California to waive environmental rules for fire season prep. Sacramento, California. California experienced two of its most destructive and deadly wildfire seasons in 2017 and 2018, and experts say climate change increases the risks. Newsom said Newsom is taking recommendations from the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection, but one environmental group likened it to actions by Trump. Government. Newsom also pledged $50 million for fire preparedness in low-income communities and asked the private sector to bring forward innovative proposals. The center and other environmental groups said focusing on retrofitting and creating defensible space around homes is more effective than thinning forests. Sierra Club Newsom's order will apply only to 35 projects covering nearly 141 square miles, 365 square kilometers of land, allowing state fire officials to go around multiple state regulations. They include provisions. Newsom said moving through the normal process would drastically slow down the state's ability to act. The union representing state firefighters praised Newsom's plan. These Republican State Senior Pat Bates, Alt-I. While environmental groups bristled at Newsom's plan, they still align with him on a wide range of issues. Newsom's predecessor, California has set a goal, for example, of getting 100% of its energy from carbon-free sources by 2045, and passed a landmark cap and trade law to decrease emissions. The state's environmental laws are designed to protect California's soil stability, watershed, and wildlife habitats, she said, and waiving environmental reviews could have unintended consequences. 4. Beyond accelerating tree clearing, Newsom put out a request. Search for location/city.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. I get fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.